Alright, welcome back everybody, it's Uber Revenge, and today we're going to move on to Stage 3. This is one of the less popular stages of this game, and not my personal cup of tea either. Some of the monsters seem unfairly OP, the stage seems kind of drawn out and rather bland, but nevertheless, got to chuck through it, so here we go. See that right there. And this is another one of those stages where taking the higher path as opposed to any of the lower paths can really make or break your run, because if you end up going on any of the lower paths, the difficulty kind of spikes pretty bad. So we're gonna try to stay every time. We're going to try to stay as high up in our progress here as we can. This stage being outside kind of has some advantages. You don't feel so trapped per se. It's really the second part that gets me. Oh boy, see. Okay, I'm not gonna try to go underneath that. Where are we here? I guess we go down. Oh. We gotta wait for this. And these suckers, those lift things, are fast too, so you really have to be ready to go as soon as it reaches a point, because it'll just as quickly smash you, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with a death. This is another thing I noticed. The layout kind of doesn't really foster gaining momentum as far as speed, so any little thing can just stop you dead in your tracks, and it just draws out the stage even more. It's just, not to sound like, you know, I just completely hate this stage, but yeah, I kind of hate this stage. Okay, let's get it together. Well, alright. Oh, we made it out with something. Hey, this mechanic right here, this is, it's almost anti-Sonic, you know? It's like, I'd rather just jump off the cliff every time. Then this, having to push the stone block real slowly. Well, that was opposite of what I wanted to do. I wanted to go up. Let's see. Oh, I gotta watch that. That's right there, just waiting to kill you. Oh! I'm telling you, man, this stage has a thing against me. Yep. Oh, and then this part. If you don't get him in like 2 seconds, he can even reach you. Yo! There's one right here. Seems to get me every time. Forget it. I'm just gonna drop. Ooh, man. It's unbelievable how many traps there are. Okay, here we are. So this is actually going to be the entrance to the second half of the stage. This mini-boss is also different in that he seems invincible. So it's really just another waiting game. And you'll see what I mean here. Hey, you're a big fella. Oh, you're just gonna jump on me, are we? Sonic rocking out to the beat. He likes a challenge. I usually just go over here and wait for him to... And that's really all there is to that fight. Alrighty. No big rings, though. That's something I've never really been able to figure out about this stage. But no matter, we're doing pretty good. So, moving right along. I remember playing this stage as a kid. I was always too afraid to do it because of how dark it got inside. It used to scare me to death. And you'll see why here in a second. This mechanic with the blocked off paths becomes very important throughout this stage. And here is the major mechanic for this stage. We have apparently released some ghosts. Where are we going? Oh. Well, that works. Okay. This stage... This stage right here is another one where it's really easy to get lost, especially towards the end when you only have a few blue orbs left. So you have to really stay on your toes in order to find everything. And I've just found that always following a linear path is the best way to try to not get lost. If you have it memorized, it's a lot easier. Not even memorized, sometimes it's just a matter of muscle memory, like memorizing real quick where everything's at. So, it's a good strategy. Alright. I think we go down this way. Okay, so yeah, the mechanic for the ghost is you have to keep the room lit so they don't come after you. If you let the room get completely dark like it was at the beginning of the stage, then they actually start attacking you and it gets extremely difficult. Oh, that could have been bad. And that's also where this mechanic becomes a problem, because if you're struggling to try to find a switch for the light and you're having to stick to slow mechanics like that, it can get pretty hairy. Gotta wait for that. Oh, here we go. Yikes. This stage takes every opportunity to just slow your progress. It's so frustrating. Okay, so here it's starting to get dark. The ghosts are getting a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh boy. Here's an interesting mechanic. Like the rising platform from the last stage, here we got sand. So you have to, it's another race to beat that. They kind of just recycle and reskin mechanics here. That one was more like just an introduction. They're gonna do it again to us here in a minute, and it's gonna be obviously a lot more difficult. You have to find a light source pretty quick here. Oop. Okay. Alright. Doing good. Gotta watch for ceilings here and traps, of course, because they will get you. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Wow. I don't think I've ever gone for that one up in there. Okay, okay. Here I think is a quick one. You just gotta jump in. Alright. You. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty good progress. We're already past some of the bigger mechanics of the stage. Oh my. That's interesting. Well, there's our big glitch for the game. Well, that's disappointing because now I lost my lightning shield. Now we have to do this the normal way. Let's see, can I... Yeah, I think I missed it, so... Well... That's what I get for going for bonus lives there. It burned me. You can hug this wall. And then you have to get up here real quick. Open that up. No way I'm going for that again. Get through there. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're going this way this time. Oh boy. He's gonna get me. Knew it. Oh boy, now what? Need a light source soon. There we go. Okay. Oh, that must have been it right there. That killed me. Man. Okay.
Mama, new boy.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. Okay. Ugh. That's a tough jump. Most people don't realize, but you gotta time that one pretty perfectly. Oh man. Alright, not this one. This one's useless to me. Reminds me of that casino zone from Sonic 2. Alright, let's move on to the boss for this stage. Another speedy. This boss, if I had to give it one word, I'd say it was annoying. It seems like it was designed specifically for speedrunners. Man. Must not be keeping kind of hits. There we go. Alrighty, well, that concludes Saandopolis Zone. In the next episode, we'll pick it right up where we left off. Until then, stay beautiful.